Welcome back everybody, my name is Nick930 and today I want to give you guys 5 helpful tips involving Ghost Recon Wildlands Rebel Radios. Rebel Radios are side missions that pop up that can increase the effectiveness of the Rebel Mortar Strike option. They require you to defend a radio transmitter against waves of Sicario soldiers that will try everything they can to destroy it. These missions can be very frustrating at times, and I want to give you guys some helpful tips that have helped me successfully get through these. The first thing you're going to want to do when you show up at a Rebel Radio mission is to get your personal weapons ready for a fight. You're not going to be able to sneak through these missions, so you should always prepare for the worst. Take the suppressors off of your primary weapons, switch your sniper rifles to heavy machine guns to help deal with helicopters, vehicles, or large groups of enemy soldiers. Make sure your assault rifle has an underbarrel grenade launcher attached. The grenade launcher is an incredibly valuable asset during these missions, as it'll one-shot almost every vehicle they throw at you. And make sure you grab ammo from nearby ammo crates before starting the defense. If you have skill points and resources to spare, invest in some combat-focused skills. Increase your maximum ammo capacity for weapons and gadgets. You should also try and increase the effectiveness of the rebel fighters and your own physical damage resistance. You're going to need to plant a lot of mines to help keep enemy vehicles from showing up. Choose the location for your mines carefully. Do not place them on busy roads that civilians are constantly driving on. Civilians will detonate the mines before you even get a chance to start the mission. Make sure you set the mines up far away from the objective. You don't want burning vehicles rolling towards the generator. Space the mines out from each other. You don't want to lose all your mines in one big chain reaction explosion either. One of the most useful tactics I've found for dealing with these radios is calling the rebels for help, but it's important to choose the right form of backup. It might seem tempting to choose the call for backup option, but this option I found isn't as useful. Instead, choose the distraction option and aim it right outside the radio's location. This will tell the rebels to go to a specific location rather than just regrouping on you. Having 8 rebels all hanging out near the radio will make it much more difficult for the Sicarios to damage it, and the rebels will likely keep them distracted long enough that they won't even be able to get a shot off anyway. If you're playing alone, tell your AI squad mates to go to a position right next to the radio. Once you begin the mission, be sure to give them the order to open fire so that they are more aggressive when fighting enemy soldiers. They'll likely push out during the fight and get further away from the objective, but the rebel soldiers should be enough to keep the cartel at bay. And finally, I found that defending the radio closely is a much more effective strategy than trying to snipe from far away. When you snipe from far away, you're making it way more difficult to kill cartel soldiers that surround the radio. All it takes is for one soldier to be hidden behind a tree and you'll be stuck with no way to stop him. If you stay right next to the radio instead and keep a close eye on what your rebels and squad members are shooting at, you'll have much better luck. It's also important to watch what they're shooting at. A lot of the radios will have enemy helicopters show up, and I've had it happen several times now where I'll destroy a helicopter and they'll crash directly onto the radio, failing the mission instantly. Choose your shots carefully when engaging enemy vehicles and make sure they explode and crash far from the radio. Wait for helicopters to drift away before shooting it down with a grenade launcher. So that's basically it. I hope this video was helpful. I plan on making more videos like this. Be sure to leave a comment below on what you'd like to see, and be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more Ghost Recon tips and tricks.